why this partnership with Wing Bank, and how does it support basically our stations. In fact, one of the key values for TotalEnergies is pioneer spirit. In other words, as I mentioned, I think in my speech as well, change and innovation is something which we embrace. And one of the key reasons for dealer financing concept, we actually acknowledged that the society had to change, come up with the recent times. And this concept is not new in some of the other countries, and we wanted to bring it here. And of course, why Wing Bank? Of course, we work with partners whereby our values are alike as well. And typically, at the end of the day, we both share the same goal as well, to ensure that there is development in the society at large. And this is just one step for it.
I think it's the shared values. So we clearly see that TotalEnergies values their customers, their dealers, their employees at the highest. And it's customer-centric company, same as Wing Bank. So providing additional financial solutions, more flexible, tailor-made for dealers, providing them with working capital when they need, or expanding their business, growing their inventory, helping to grow up and prosper. This is part of our vision and our mission, and we really appreciate Total for accepting and choosing Wing Bank to be one of the partners to provide such financing and to support dealerships. Wing Bank has more than 10,000 agents across the country, and many of our agents have also petroleum stations or gas stations across the country. So we are not new to this, and already some of our agents are into this business. So we understand specifically what are the needs and how to tailor-made and how to increase the satisfaction of distribution network for TotalEnergies, which is the great company with amazing spirit and amazing customer focus.
So typically, as I mentioned, that ultimately we look at what the average consumer wants. And understanding customer needs was the first step. And how this helps is because every time you have to provide a service, of course, there's the whole process of making sure that the service is provided on time at a qualitative level. So this is part of that process. And in order to scale it up, this dealer financing scheme is very important. So we are very sure that this is actually going to encourage basically our dealers and society at large to continue expanding in order to make sure that the average need of every consumer is met.
First of all, I think in modern world, all banks are working through digital channels. So we are very much focused on seamless operations, as less paper as possible. So there will be just maybe one visit to branch overall for dealer, and after this everything is done digitally. So it will be very easy accessible across the country with no much ado and with easy establishing of revolving lines. I think dealers should focus on their core activity instead of spending time on banks. So our vision is to make it as seamless as possible and as less hassle-free as possible at the best rate that we can provide, highly competitive on the market, waived some fees. For example, for TotalEnergies dealers, there will be zero fee charged for foreign exchange transactions and so on. So it will be a very good product for the customers, so they can benefit a lot from that.
Because in terms of when you just say about infrastructure, training or marketing, it already exists for us. What we try to do is we try to see how it best fits the changing environment. If you talk general about training, I have a full training team inside my own company. So we are well invested in that. We are one of those few companies in Cambodia which actually spends time on people, and there's a constant array of trainings on different aspects which we continue. Infrastructure, of course, we bring our international standards from abroad. So we are always in contact with different ministries as well to say that, okay, this is the standards we are actually bringing in and deploying. And I'm glad that sometimes this is taken as a reference as well. So typically, yes, that will never stop. We will continue to basically adopt it to the market, but at the same time also be a game changer. That means bring something which we know will bring quality to life.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ms. Dina.